guys, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, if you couldn't already tell, it is a Hisoka cosplay makeup. I didn't have enough money to buy an actual outfit, so I just painted this part on. If you're going to be using this for like cosplay or anything, you can just disregard this part and just stick around for this part. But if you guys would like to see how I recreated this, then please keep watching and let's get started. Starting things off, I'm going to be mixing a few foundations together, so taking the Makeup Forever Ultra HD and the Bare Minerals Bare Skin. This is what matches my skin tone right now, so I'm just going to apply that all over the face and a little bit down the neck. I've also glued down my brows already and just going over that with the Benefit Erase Paste so that it matches my skin tone, and then take a little bit of foundation and just apply that on top. Make sure to set it in between. To highlight the face, I'm going in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Light Warm and just applying it underneath the eyes, bridge of the nose, center of the forehead, and Cupid's bow, making sure to blend that out. And also setting all of the areas that tend to crease a little bit more, so underneath my eyes and around my mouth. So Hisoka has a little bit more of like a chiseled face than I do, so I'm going to attempt to contour my face using the Sephora 101 Contour Palette, using a mix of the lightest brown and then the darkest brown to add some more depth. I'll be just dragging that down towards my chin and also contouring my chin slightly so it gives it more of a V shape to my face. No blush necessary, but I wanted to add a little bit of a highlight, so now just going in and highlighting my face. And my eyes are already primed, but now I'm going into the Lunatic Cosmetics Contour Palette using that white shade there, popping it onto the center of my lid, blending out, and also bringing it towards the front of my eye, tear duct area. And then using this shade from the Contour Palette, I'm going to go ahead and define the crease, both the upper and lower, and contour a little bit down the side of my nose. Making sure to blend that out in between, and then to add a bit more dimension, I'm taking this darker brown shade and applying that just underneath the front of my eyebrow slash bridge of the nose area. And then for Hisoka's eyebrows, I'm going to go ahead and lightly etch it out using the NYX Micro Pencil in Taupe. And then I'm going to go ahead and align my eyes using the Tarteist Double Eyeliner, taking the felt tip and lining the top, and then taking the pencil and lining the bottom, sort of giving the eye more of like a droopy effect. Well, not like totally droopy, but just sort of like almond and more fierce, if that makes sense to y'all. You guys know what Hisoka's eyes are like. They're sexy and schmexy as fuck, so I'm trying to do that, okay? And once you're happy with it, you can go ahead and apply a tiny little bit of mascara. Adding the Tarte Inner Rim Liner to the waterline. You can alternatively go ahead and use some white if you've got it. And then I'm going to go ahead and trace over that with some black eyeliner. Cleaning up the edges if you make any mistakes. This one was totally fucked up, so I had to fix it up, you know, but you can clean it up. It's possible. Then taking the Mayron Paradise Paint in the pastel palette, using that green shade there, I'm going to apply the teardrop to the left side of my face, and then the star in pink to the other side. For Hisoka's lips, I didn't want anything too crazy, so going in with the Tarte Lip Paint in Namaste, I'm just going to be blending it out with my finger, and then I'm going to be going over that with a little bit of the NYX Butter Gloss in Apple Strudel, just to the very center, so it kind of gives it a little bit more dimension. And then for the anime effect to my lips, I'm just going to be taking a little bit of black eyeshadow and extending the outer corners very slightly. Taking the Urban Decay Perversion Waterproof Fine Point Eye Pen, it's a mouthful, I'm going to outline the star and the teardrop on my face. And if you were just sticking around to see how I did the face makeup, this is pretty much it. If you want to see how I painted his jacket shirt thingy, then stick around. Taking the same eyeliner that I had used for the bottom portion of my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and etch everything out, and then once I'm happy with the way that that looks, I'm going to go ahead, fill in all the black portions using the Suva Beauty Hydro Liner in grease. Apply about 2 to 3 coats. Filling in the yellow / gold bits that are on his shoulder / neck piece, I'm taking the Hisoka Makeup Basic palette using the yellow shade and applying about 2 to 3 coats of that. And then I'll be taking the Tropical palette using this red shade here and filling in the heart and diamond on my chest. And fill all the rest of that in using black. Going back into the Lunatic Cosmetics contour palette using that shade there, I'm going to add a little bit of shadow behind the neck piece. I must admit this was one of my first looks that I did for my Halloween series, and I'm not totally happy with the way that it turned out, the chest piece, but you know, it's a learning process, so you guys can kind of see how far I've come with shading and all that stuff. But this was my attempt to create the shadow and my attempt to add a little bit of highlight. So yeah, I know it's patchy and it don't look that great, but fuck it, I'm learning, okay? So that pretty much finishes off the look. Thank you guys so much for watching if you stuck around for this piece, and hopefully you enjoyed. So that's my video, guys. Hopefully you found it helpful and useful to you in some sort of way. Let me know what you thought of this makeup in the comment section down below. You guys know the drill. Make sure to follow me on my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Tumblr. Those are all nickeil Genesis, and then my Snapchat is tanisha.nickeil, so feel free to follow me there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow with another video. Bye.